Hello everyone. I am almost done with my C programming tutorial videos. I am about to discuss multi-dimensional array in C programming. But then instead I decided to have this video and started discussing Python programming. Okay. So in this particular video, I'll be explaining to you what is Python programming and doing some examples along the way and try to discuss the naming principle of Python programming language in as much as variables are concerned. Okay, and along the way, while I'm trying to discuss, for example, print function in Python programming language. I'll try to compare the same thing but in C programming language. Okay, so that for those viewers and diehard followers of my C programming tutorials will somehow know, right? Compare what is then the best, better, Python or C programming language. Okay, so I am going to make use of my online notepad to discuss something. Okay, so in this particular video, we'll be discussing Python programming. If you will ask me why discuss Python programming, why not C? I'm almost done with C, right? I am about to discuss pointers, and that's going to be my last video for C programming language. But instead of making videos on that, I decided to start taking videos on Python programming. Okay, so I love Python programming also because it's so simple and flexibility concern. Python is one of the most flexible in terms of programming syntax and etc. Okay, I'll give you an example while I'm going to will when we use the Python compiler. Okay, and in this particular video also I'll be discussing the print function. Okay, and the naming of variables. These are actually the three topics that we are going to discuss in this video. Okay. Here we'll try to make use of as this. I hope my internet is okay. Okay. I'm still using online GDB, but then I choose Python 3 as right my language. Okay. I said Python is so flexible. Why? Look at this. When I am going to print hello world or hello kuyaeggworld, simple. Just type print, okay, parenthesis, and single quote, right? Type hello world, okay, and when you click run, okay, look at my screen, and it displays hello world, right? So simple. While in C programming, okay, you need to type what in C programming. If you are going to display hello world, what's gonna be the program? You need to say what is this? I'm sorry. Include, right? stdio .h, okay, and then int main. Are you following? And then print if what? Hello world. That's in C. But in Python, okay, in Python programming language, you just have to say print, okay, just the word print followed by close parenthesis, and then no more decimal. That's it. And when you click run, it will run and it displays hello world. Or, okay, or print, okay, and then you can make use of double quote hello world. All right, and when you run this program, it will display hello world twice. Why? Because the first hello world is this one, and the second hello world is this one. The first one uses what? Single quote, and the second one uses what? Double quote. So Python programming language is so flexible. Okay, so flexible. All right. So when you are going to add, for example, print concatenate. I mean, you can say hello I'm sorry, kuyaeggworld. This is my channel. Okay, and then concatenate it with um I'm sorry, double quote. Okay, hello world. So it will still run, right? When you click run button, it runs, right? Hello kuyaeggworld, hello world. Here we need to say, for example, we need to add just to give extra space in between, right? After displaying hello kuyaeggworld, you can have two, right, blank spaces and then display hello world also. So that's it. When you press enter K, then that's the program. Okay, so very simple, easy to learn programming language, and so flexible, right? So that's why yes, I love C programming language, right? My inclination is on C, but I also like Python programming language, right? So look at this. Another thing that I said that Python programming is flexible. When you say, for example, city is equal to, say, for example, Bugo City, all right? So when you display the content of city, then click run, and it displays the content of city, which is Bugo City, right? So in this particular example, you are trying to store string value to city by way of typing this one and making use of an equal sign as an assignment statement. You're trying to store Bugo City to a variable city. And at any time of your program, when you want to display the content of city, just say print, then close parenthesis, city, and it will display. All right? And there's no need for you to declare. Right? But in C programming, you have to have some declarations in here, right? You have to say int A, right? Char B, okay? Float C, and so on and so forth with semicolon. But in Python programming, okay, you just assign directly and it will run. So very flexible. Now here, city has a value of a string Bugo City, and then on the next level or the next line, you can store 4 to city, and when you print the value of city, all right, look at this, it's still display, right? At first I assigned string value to city, and on the second I tend to assign 4. It's a numeric value, it's an integer value to city, and still it runs. Again, look at this. If I am going to assign 5.4 and print the value of city, look at this. Click run, and it runs. Alright? On the first line, I stored string values. On the second line, I stored integer value. And on the third line, I stored float value. Right? Value with decimal. And it still run. Okay? So that is why I said a while ago, Python programming language is one of the so flexible programming language in the world. Okay, and As to naming of variables, same with the C programming language. You cannot start variables with number. For example, instead of saying city, you will say to city. It will not run because 5. And when you print to city, in the content of this one, when you click run command, it will display an error. Why? Because you are not allowed to name your variable like this, that you're starting with a number. You're not allowed. You can say city then 2 and it will run. Okay? It will run. Why? Because here, because the naming convention of Python is similar to C programming language. All variables must start with a letter, and it can be followed by numbers or underscore. That's it. Other than that, you're not allowed to do so. Extra spaces in a variable is not allowed. Special symbol like percent and ampersand, asterisk are not allowed. Okay, it's only underscore and numbers for as long as your variables starts with character. Okay, so I think that's it. I hope I was able to explain the the good thing with using Python programming language. Very flexible and easy to use, and the lines are similar to an English line. One last example. Um, Look at this. Please follow my screen. Okay, look at this one. Whatever is the value of. Now, here, I'm trying to store this variable YouTube to this one, alright? I'm trying to store kuyaeggworld to YouTube, and then I did display whatever is the content of this, and this is please subscribe, and then whatever is the value of YouTube. And when I click run command, sorry. I am using printf. This is for C programming language, right? So click run, and it displays please subscribe. There you go. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. This is my first video for Python programming language. I hope I was able to learn something useful today, and I'll be posting videos for Python programming language by next week, right? And hopefully I can finish the C programming tutorials, and then Python programming language tutorials will also follow. Okay, thank you so much for now. God is good. God bless you.